The movie opens with Vesper, a young girl navigating a dystopian world divided sharply between two classes: the privileged elites living in protected citadels, and the struggling masses who fight for survival in the wilderness. The citadels control food supplies through genetically engineered seeds that yield only one harvest, forcing the outsiders to remain dependent on them. Vesper lives with her paralyzed father, Darius, a former soldier whose consciousness has been transferred into a flying drone, allowing him to watch over and communicate with her. Vesper is resourceful and brave, spending her days scavenging for supplies. She is also skilled in biology, with a passion for biohacking. Their precarious existence is threatened when they are robbed. Vesper returns home one day to find their generator sabotaged, endangering the machine keeping Darius alive. Desperate to save her father, Vesper heads to a nearby farm run by Jonas, her uncle and Darius's estranged brother. There, she witnesses Jonas ordering the death of a jug, a genetically engineered laborer devoid of intelligence, after it becomes useless due to an injury. Troubled by what she sees, Vesper asks Jonas for bacteria to fix her generator, offering her blood in exchange, which Jonas can barter with the citadels for more seeds. Jonas, however, pressures Vesper to stay at the farm, offering to care for Darius. Vesper, sensing ulterior motives, suspects Jonas wants to use her as a breeder. After donating her blood, she is shocked when Jonas refuses to give her the bacteria right away, claiming he must first sell the blood. With no time to wait, Vesper tries to steal back her blood but is caught and thrown out of the farm. Determined, Vesper sneaks back into Jonas's lab through a hidden entrance and steals the bacteria, along with some citadel seeds. She restores the generator at home and begins experimenting with the stolen seeds, hoping to unlock their fertility. One day, Vesper finds a wounded woman named Camellia, unconscious in the forest with strange plants growing on her. Vesper saves her and brings her home, where Camellia reveals she had crashed nearby while searching for her father, Eli. Despite Darius's warnings, Vesper agrees to help Camellia. She discovers the wrecked glider. Jonas and a group of survivalists also arrive at the crash site. Cold and indifferent, Jonas kills Eli, dismissing his pleas for mercy. Vesper tries to intervene, but Jonas uncovers a scarf from the wreckage, realizing Camellia is still alive and must be found. Back home, Darius suggests they use Jonas's transceiver to contact the Citadel, but Vesper lies to Camellia, promising they will search again the next day. As the two bond, Vesper shows Camellia her secret greenhouse, filled with bioengineered plants she's cultivated. Darius confides in Camellia, sharing that Vesper dreams of reaching the Citadel, though he knows it's impossible. Vesper sneaks into Jonas's house again to use the transceiver, but is caught by Jonas, who discovers her theft of the seeds. He seizes Darius's drone and marks Vesper with a seal, branding her as his property. Heartbroken, Vesper returns home, where she breaks down and confesses to Camellia that Eli is dead. Together, they travel to the river, where Eli's body floats, and Camellia collapses in grief. In this moment, Vesper discovers a scar on Camellia's back, revealing the shocking truth. Camellia is a jug, an intelligent creation made by Eli, who was exiled from the Citadel for defying its rules. Camellia admits that she can't take Vesper and Darius to the Citadel, as she had promised. Betrayed, Vesper lashes out, but later softens after Darius urges her to show compassion. Vesper realizes Camellia's unique cells might help unlock the seeds. However, Camellia's cells are as encrypted as the Citadel seeds. While Vesper struggles, Camellia plays music, which miraculously unlocks the cells and allows Vesper to modify the seeds, creating a sustainable food source. Leaving Camellia to watch over Darius, Vesper ventures to an old lab for supplies. Meanwhile, Jonas arrives at their home. Camellia tries to deceive him, but Jonas discovers her true identity and tries to reprogram her to obey him. Vesper returns just in time, and together with the drone, she fights Jonas. Although they overpower him, Vesper spares his life, offering him a share of the fertile seeds in exchange for his silence. Jonas agrees but betrays them, contacting the Citadel to report Camellia's location. That night, a toxic organism invades their home. Recognizing the danger, Darius urges Vesper and Camellia to flee. Camellia offers to surrender to the soldiers, believing it will save Vesper, but Darius insists she stay with Vesper. He distracts the soldiers while Vesper and Camellia escape into the forest, carrying the valuable seeds. Darius sacrifices himself by self-destructing the drone, killing several soldiers in the explosion. As Vesper and Camellia hide, two surviving soldiers pursue them. Vesper lures one into a dangerous plant, but the second soldier avoids the trap. Camellia and Vesper fight back, managing to kill the soldier by forcing him into the plants. Realizing that staying together endangers Vesper, Camellia decides to surrender. Despite Vesper's protests, she puts her to sleep and hides her under leaves before turning herself in. The next morning, Vesper wakes to find her home destroyed. In the ruins of her old garden, Vesper plants the modified seeds, a symbol of hope for a new future. Soon, she encounters children who survived Jonas's farm. Together, they follow mysterious wanderers to a towering structure. At the top, Vesper releases the seeds into the wind, letting them scatter across the land, a gesture of resilience and hope for a better tomorrow.